Hello. I guess that the video quality is clear now since we're recording this. And okay, so just to clear your doubt, that if we have to memorize these values. Now, suppose if we look at this particular prism ABC given in this case, whenever you're given the diagram, you will be given certain basic info. The first thing is this value, this angle of incidence at the first surface, which we call I1, equal to 48 degree in this case, that will be given, and also the angle of refraction at the first surface, which is 30 degree, that will also be given. And the other thing that will be given to us will be the angle of prism. Now in the book, just below the diagrams, it is written that these prisms are equilateral prisms, so we know angle of prism is 60 degree. So these are the three information we have with us to start with. Now from here, how can we find out this angle and this angle? So let's see. If we join these two dotted lines, what did we join? We basically joined the two normals. So now this part, this A, then this point, let me call this P, then this point which is Q, and let me name this point D. So A, P, D and Q is forming a quadrilateral whose total sum of all angles is 360 degrees. Now between that, these two are normals. So obviously the value of these two angles individually, that is the angle P and the angle Q's, are individually 90 degrees. So we are left with angle A and angle D. And angle A is the angle of prism, which is 60 degree for equilateral prism. So if you subtract these three values from 360 degree, then what you get is angle D, and it turns out to be 300 minus 180, that is 120 degree. So you have found that this angle is equal to 120 degree. Now in this small triangle PQD, in the triangle PQD, sum of the three angles has to be 180 degree. Now this is given to be 30 and this we have found out to be 120. So if this is the triangle, this is given as 30 and this we have found out just now to be 120. Then we are left with this one, and that will be 180 degree minus sum of this two, so it has to be 30 as well. That we know. Okay. Now if this is 30 and this is also 30, it means that R1 is equal to R2. So from here we can say by the principle of reversibility of light that I1 is equal to I2, because if 48 degree incidence at this side gives a refraction angle of 30 degree, and we get the same refraction angle at the second surface, that means the light will also come out at 48 degree. That is what we get from the equivalent reversibility principle. So now we know I1, I2, which is equal to 48 degree. Now it is very easy to find out the angle of deviation, because I1 plus I2 minus A gives us angle of deviation. So this is 48 degree multiplied twice minus 60 degree, which is the angle of prism. So we basically get 96 degrees minus 60 degrees, which is equal to 36 degrees. So from here we get that angle of deviation is 36. So just if we are given these three values, the rest we can find out by using simple geometry. And I will show you the same thing for this case as well.